What's up, Amazon sellers? Are you looking to start your Amazon arbitrage business on the cheapest possible cost? Well, stay tuned, because today I'm going to show you how to do 3 months of sourcing and repricing and profit and loss software tools for free over the first 3 months. Stay tuned. Right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson, and I've been selling on Amazon now doing online arbitrage for the last 5 years. And if you're interested in learning what I'm learning, how I'm doing it, and everything on my journey, do make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. But hey, enough about me. What are we going to go through today? Well, first things first, number one, I'm going to be talking about the Amazon tool guide. And this is quite simply how to find the cheapest possible deals, cheapest price. And what we're talking about is the tools themselves. Then number two, I'm going to share some top tips with you about getting started and doing this. So let's get started. So first things first, let's give you this Amazon tool guide, how to find the deal for the cheapest possible price using the software tools. Now, before anything else, first things first, what you're going to need to get is an Amazon selling account. You get the chance to sign up. Amazon's going to give you two options. They have an individual and they have a professional selling account. Now for you, I really recommend getting the professional selling account, and I'll explain why in a minute, but this is going to cost you $40 per month. So this is a cost you're going to have to incur, but it does get you started selling on Amazon, and I would really recommend doing this. Now, I'll share a top tip for you right now, is that sometimes if you have opened up the Amazon selling account but you haven't made any sales yet after 1 or 2 months, what you can do is give them a call and ask for a refund. And we've heard stories of them getting the refunds back for the couple of months that they've not made sales. So do create the professional selling account. It's something that's super important, and do give them a call to see what you can do. Now, you might be asking, why should you be getting the professional selling account when it's more expensive? It's because there's something called the buy box. And whenever you go onto an Amazon web page, you go on and you look at the product you want as a customer, and it says buy now. That's called the buy box. Now, if you've got the individual selling account, you cannot get your name listed on that. And when the customer comes in and click buy, you're going to miss out on that sale because your name isn't there. If you get the professional selling account, you are eligible to, should we say, have your name on that buy box. And when the customer clicks buy, that means you are now going to make the sale. Okay, so now you've got your Amazon seller account. So what I want to do is share with you the top tools in the right order to make sure you maximize free trials and also as well grow your Amazon account. There's a couple of things I'm going to really recommend in this video today that you need to do in this order, and I'll explain why as you go through. So let's go through now. So first things first, when we're doing, should we say, sourcing for products, we need what's known as a calculator tool. Now, quite simply, this is going to be a tool which enables you to look at a product and do the analysis on it and find out if it's going to be profitable and also if it's going to work for your business. Now, quite simply, these tools tell you if a deal meets your sourcing criteria. Now, a deal is a product where you buy low, resell high on Amazon. Say, for example, buy something from Walmart and resell it on Amazon for a profit. And the calculator is going to help you doing that. The first month, what you're going to be doing is going to be using a tool called RevSeller. Now, quite simply, this is a sourcing tool that we've done, we use within our business, and we use multiple tools as well. We use all the tools that we're actually going to share now. The first things first, you want to do RevSeller. Why? Well, it gives you a really long 30-day trial. Now, I'll drop a link down below to all these tools, but RevSeller is going to give you a 30-day free trial with no payment. So get yourself set up on that and learn how to use that tool. Now, that's just going to help you do your deal analysis. Now, my advice right now is just use that tool to find deals. You don't actually need anything else. People are going to talk about repricers, profit and loss software. Trust me, you don't need it. Why? Well, because you've got no products in Amazon currently selling. So my advice right now is don't sign up to any of the other tools, software, repricers, P&L. Why? Because you're just going to use up the free trials. And the whole point is about minimizing costs and maximizing your profits. So for this time right now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using RevSeller, find products, finding them profitable, getting them purchased, shipping them to your house, and then shipping them into Amazon and getting them on sale. Now, if you want to know, what I will do is I'll drop 2 links down below for my top 100 supplier stores, which are going to help you out. So I'll drop a link up above for the USA one, and the UK I'll drop down below. And they're the top 100 supplier stores that you really want to go sourcing, checking out, using RevSeller to find products. Okay, so right now you've got a couple of products that are now going live into Amazon. So let's say, for example, you've just shipped in your first 5 or 10 products. What I'm going to say right now is do not sign up for the repricers. Right now, what you want to do something called manually repricing. Well, simply because you've only got a few products on sale and you can do this manually. It doesn't take very long. long. And the top tip for you is you can really learn about how the buy box works. Right now, you're really trying to understand how the Amazon ecosystem works, and you can do this manually to see how the buy box works and also other people's reprices works. And when you do it manually, you learn a lot of cool tips and tricks. Now, my advice for you would be to adjust your prices and then check back, should we say, once per hour. I wouldn't do it any more than that. Why? Because quite simply, after an hour, you can see what the competition has done, because it takes between 15 to about 45 minutes for the competition to detect your price change and then update their prices. So pretty much 1 hour is enough time to see how the competition has reacted to your price change. So to start with, do this manually. Now, this is not an ideal long-term solution, but it does really help you learn. So what you're going to do now is you're going to have some sales on the Amazon marketplace, and the next tool you're going to want to get is a product called Seller Board. Now, the reason why I say this is Seller Board is a profit analytics service for Amazon sellers, which is going to help you understand what's known as your profit and loss for the products you're selling. Now, this is just going to double check and give you the confidence that the products you are selling or buying to resell are actually profitable. Now, in addition to that, this tool is not only limited to tracking profit and loss, but it also helps you get more reviews and manage your inventory. Now, the one thing that I will say is that you can use this tool free for 2 months with my affiliate link. I'll drop it down below. If you go direct, you get 1 month. If you go with my affiliate, you get 2 months free. So use the link down below. Now, the one reason I really like this tool is because you can get those seller reviews. And this is something we all want to build up on a new Amazon selling account. And this is why I love this tool. And the 2 month free trial just makes it so much easier. Now, what I recommend for you is set up that seller board, get that going so you can start seeing the profits per product sold. With that, that's going to help you out. And you've got the 2 to 3 months. Now, in order to get more reviews, what I will do is I'll drop a video up here called Top Tips on How to Get Seller Reviews on Amazon FBA Arbitrage, and that is using that seller board. Now, the reason why I say this is there's a special thing you have to do within it to not get product reviews, seller reviews, and that video really helps you out. Now, you've got a couple of sales, you've got your products going in, you're starting to see profit and loss for your products, and you've got 2-3 months of that. Fantastic. Now, aside from seller board, the other tool you might want to get is a repricer. Why? Because we want to stop doing it manually. We've learned what we're doing, and we can now focus on sourcing while allowing a software tool repricer get us going on an Amazon marketplace. Now, you might be asking what price repricers are for. Should we say, well, quite simply, it allows you as a seller to set a minimum maximum of your price, and this repricer will move that price up and down between that minimum and maximum automatically based on marketing conditions and your pricing strategy. Now, remember, you've been doing this manually for the first couple of weeks, so you understand how the ecosystem works. Now is the time to automate it and scale your Amazon business. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through a list of reprices in a certain order that I think you should use. Why? Because we want to maximize the free trial. So let's go through that now. So the first one I'd really recommend going through is one called Be Cool. And again, I'll drop a link to all of these down below. That offers you a free 15-day trial. Check that out. Now, after Be Cool, I'd really recommend trying another repricer called Repricer. This has a 14-day free trial that you can use, which is going to really help you out in just getting that repricer going. So we're already up to 1 month. Now, the next two I'm going to recommend for the next month is Aurora, and I'll drop a link down below. It's got another 14-day free trial. And then the next repricer I'm going to recommend is Informed.co, and again, another 14-day free trial. So far, we're up to 2 months free repricing. Then after that, you want to try Seller Dynamics. That's another repricer with a 14-day free trial. And then finally, the last one to try is called Seller Engine, and that is another 14-day free trial. And that completes our 3 months of free repricing. I know, #excited, going to keep the cost low and make more sales and automate your business. So you might be asking, hey Tom, maybe RevSeller's going to sell out. What should I be thinking about? This moves me nicely onto my next 2 months worth of tools that are going to help you out. So in the deal analysis side, we started with RevSeller of 30 days. The next one we want to go to is another 30-day free trial, Ace & Zen. And I'll drop a link down below. Check that out. I think you're really going to like it. That's going to give you a 30-day free trial. It's going to support you in your Amazon business. Again, taking on the free trial. Now, the next one that I'd recommend moving on to is going to be FBA Multi-Tool. These aren't 30 days. These are only 7 days. Do try it out. Check it out. Now, the last free trial trial that you want to get out of all of this for your sourcing or doing your deal analysis is going to be a product called Seller AMP or SaaS. This is a product we use extensively within my business that we really love and my team love as well. And again, I'll drop a link down below. SaaS, and the good advantage of this, it even has a mobile app that you can go out and do scanning if you want to go hit the stores as well. So quite simply now, we have got 3 months worth of tools that we are using for our sourcing deal analysis. We've got 3 months worth of repricing now. We've got the 2 months of P&L, and the final one I want to move you on to is my last product that I use even to this day. And this does my P&L, it does my repricing, and also it does what's known as my inventory management. And in addition to that, it does my inventory reclaims. And there's a reason why I'm telling you to do this last, because it's that reclaims part, which is super, super important. This tool is called Seller Toolkit or STK. Now, basically you've pretty much reached around month 3 and you might want to move from Seller Board over to Seller Toolkit. Why? Well, because like I said, this has got a free 14-day trial, but also as well, it does my profit and loss side. Now, the one thing which I will say is that if you do try the repricer and the stock reclaim, which I think you should do, you are going to have to pay $34.99, but we are outside of that 3-month window, which is the first 3 months free. You can just do the P&L, which is going to help you out. Now, quite simply, the reason why I put this here is because of that reclaim software. Not only is it going to do your P&L, not only is it going to do your, should we say, repricing, not only is it going to help you with inventory management, it's the reclaiming software. Now, this is into month 4 of your Amazon business. And why do I put this at the end? Well, quite simply because I'm going to let you into a little secret. You might buy a product today, you might ship it into an Amazon, and my customer might buy it, and then the customer says, hey, I don't want this. Do you know what happens? Amazon gives them the refund straight away. Sometimes the customer forgets to return that product, and then you know what? You lose out. Now, Amazon's okay, does give you refunds for some products, but it is notoriously bad for losing stock in the warehouse, losing customer returns. What does STK do? Finds all these things. It doesn't charge you any more than that fee, and it allows you to reclaim them, and it helps guide you through that process and manage them. There are a lot of tools out there which are going to help you reclaim lost stock. STK does it for no cost in addition to the repricer, whereas the other tools take a percentage of the refunded amount. Just be mindful of that. So that is why I really recommend doing STK at the end, because it's a great all-round tool and it has the reclaim software. Again, free 14-day trial down below, but for the repricer and the reclaim, you do have to pay. Warning there. So basically, let's recap. You've got the first 3 months of, deal analysis, profit, P&L software, and you've got your repricing software. This is incredible. And in total cost for all of this, $0. That is how much you are going to be paying, because it's absolutely amazing that you can daisy chain all these free trials and obviously grow your Amazon business and invest all that money back into your business and stock and obviously make more profit. So I'm talking now about how to get 3 months free worth of software that's going to really support you in maximizing the profitability of your business. Now, this is great. And I think, look, you're coming into this business with a great mindset in the fact that you really understanding keeping costs low is the key. You are going to see it, you're going to see services, you're going to see software offered to you all the time, and they're going to look really, really promising. The one thing I'll say for you is you are here to make profits. You are not here to generate revenue and spend those profits on other people. It's okay to spend it on services and tools, but do maximize those profits. That's the key to growing a successful business. Now, if you are interested in learning how to grow a successful business, what I'd also recommend is do check out my free FastTrackFBA Express course. I'll drop a link down below. It's a 7-day course that talks about how to get started doing Amazon arbitrage from everything that I've learned over the last 5 years. Check it out today, and it's an easy walkthrough guide that's going to support you in just getting started, finding your first product, using the tools, and getting your first sale. Trust me, I think you'll love it. Check it out in the link down below. So this leads me nicely onto my second chapter, and that's some top tips for you once you've got these tools, as we said. So what do I recommend? Well, first things first, number one, utilize the free trials. Now, if you're testing out the different tools and learning how to utilize them, definitely use the free trial. That is what we're talking about today, in how to get all 3 months worth of software tools to $0. Do try them all and do it before purchasing. Second thing I really recommend for you, watch the tutorials. If you're having problems finding out how the tools work, then make sure you use the tutorials available on YouTube and on the, tool provider website. That's going to really help you out in getting the basic knowledge of how it works. And hey, you'll probably learn some tips and tricks that will move from one tool to another one. That's going to be super important. Now, number 3 is practice using the tool. So take full advantage of the different features of the tools, practice using the tool, explore the ins and outs, and hey, most of the tools have communities. Ask questions. Hey guys, I'm having a problem with this. How do I do that? What does it work? What you're really trying to do, and in this kind of free trial period, is you're learning which tool works best for you. Now that's perfectly, fine, and that's what we should be looking for. You want to optimize your efficiency. So it might be the tool that you like isn't the one that I like, and that's fine. Use what works for you. Now, what I will say is that after understanding, the Amazon tool guide, how to get started for free, which I think is incredible for 3 months, you might want to learn about, how to sell on Amazon. And to do this really well, I created an Amazon Arbitrage for Beginners playlist, which I'll drop around here. Check that out. Now, hopefully you like this video. If you do, give me a big thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button down below. But for myself, Thomas Parkinson and FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.